So let's start with your involvement with the ALA, particularly through the trek across Maine. How did you get involved in that?
Well, all that came about, Vince, at the end of last year. I was interested in getting a bike for exercise purposes, so I ordered one from the Netherlands because I wanted a Dutch bike because of my physical limitations. And about that time in December, that's when Anne had the event where she had to go to the emergency room with what we thought might be a potential heart attack or stroke. But that's when they discovered that there were some spots on her lungs that she should have checked out. Once that happened, Vince, she started going to the pulmonologist, and here locally, through Steve, we also had a connection down at Mass General, so we made arrangements to go there. And all this time, we don't really know the extent of her condition, how far advanced it is or anything like that. So it was really rough. So we're living with all of that. But then her birthday was coming up in February, and I was thinking to myself, well, gee, you know, what can I do or give her, for a gift or whatever? And that's when it occurred to me, because I started getting up online about the American Lung Association, and I was always infatuated with the trek across Maine. So I started thinking, well, gee, maybe that's something I can make a donation, participate in that. And one of the things that's always kept me from that is, at my age, and I've had 2 hip surgeries and a lot of other stuff, I'm not going to be able to do the traditional trek of going 180 miles in 3 days. And that's when I found out on the website that they had this Bike Your Way option, where you pick the routes that you want to do, you sign up for how many miles you want to commit to doing, and you do it. And so that's when I decided I'm going to make the initial contribution to, in Anne's name for her birthday. And I was assuming that, okay, that's my $200 contribution, and that's going to be the extent of it. And then it wasn't too long before that 200 went to 2,000 and ultimately to 4,000.
I'm Steve Kornacki, ambassador for the American Lung Association, and my family's been personally affected by lung disease. And I can tell you, it doesn't matter how large or how small, every bit of your donation matters when it comes to the life-saving research that the American Lung Association is doing.